Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Seder Survival with Sticky Fang Gaming. And today we're going to talk about Y.I.T.H, which is the newer version of M.I.G.O. Basically, it's kind of a reskin. And instead of like zombies or enhanced zombies, it's like mushrooms. But I know a lot of states are still doing the M.I.G.O events, and State 11 has already moved on to Y.I.T H. So I'll go ahead and give you guys an inside look of what you can expect in the future. So let's go ahead and get started. When you first get into the Y.I.T H Center, which is the main interface, there's a bunch of different screens that you can look at, and I'll just kind of go through each and every button you can press and just show you how similar it is to M.I.G.O. So you have the other states you're going up against. So we have a list of states here, and it shows you the Yithmositin. Wow, I just butchered that. Anyway, it shows you the points that you can get for doing different events. And they have different phases, as you can see here. So there's like the big main phases like 1 and 2 and etc. And then they have the sub phases, which are going to be resetting every week. Right now we're on the second sub phase of phase 1, and it gives you different tasks to do. So daily exploration, intel post, alliance throwdown, and doing each task will give you the little mushroom coin things that you can use for points, and then you can also kind of buy things in the store later on. And so you can't see what the future events will be, but you can look on the Y.I.T calendar and it'll tell you like, hey, this week we're doing Intel, Alliance Throwdown, the digging event, and then my favorite event, the Azertine heist later on this week. And then you can see the glory rankings, which is going to be the accumulation of all the points you've gotten within the time frame. So I think the original stage was like maybe a month or so, and we have about 18 days left. It breaks it down through solo and the alliances, and it just kind of tells you your ranking. And the higher you rank, the more glory coins you get at the end of the event, which you can use again in the store for pretty decent stuff. So kind of going over the review. I'm not going to play the videos because they're kind of long. And once you do get access to this event, you can watch it yourself. Basically, this giant mushroom pops up and you have to grow them for buffs. And speaking of the buffs, I'm going to go ahead and show you what kind of buffs you can get from building this giant mushroom. There's 4 levels of this mushroom. I currently have 3 of them unlocked, and they give some pretty decent stuff. And the more progress you make, the more enhanced your building becomes. And as you can see here on the screen, there's a bunch of different buffs from gathering to troop buffs for capital. There's going to be some buffs that I can unlock later on for Azertine heist, which is pretty cool. And then going over to the basic rules, it kind of tells you what each item that you collect from the different events will do. And you have to collect a ton of these. Like there's a couple upgrades that takes like thousands of certain items, so it's pretty extensive. Now going into the store, I'm going to show you guys what you can purchase with the Y.I.T coins. We'll just call them Y.I.T coins because I can't say the name properly. So in the glory part of the store, you can get permanent skins, which I think are pretty cool. Some skins you can only get for getting top 30 in the overall rankings. You get borders, which we all know that these gives you kind of like mini buffs, like 2.5 defense or 2.5 attack. So they will be good to kind of collect these. The decorations, I'm not a big decoration guy myself, but if I do have some glory coins left over at the end of the purchases I plan to make eventually, if I get enough coins, then I'll probably get the decorations too because they are exclusives and you won't be able to get them outside of the Y.I.T event. So that's pretty much it. That is actually pretty much the main objectives of Y.I.T. Very similar to M.I.G.O, except for you don't have to do the whole running through and upgrading bunkers and stuff like that. They just kind of changed the interface for the most part. This is the center for it, smack dab in the middle of my settlement. But that is primarily it for Y.I.T. I kind of went through it a little quickly. I wanted to make this video short and just give you a basic summary of what to expect. It's nothing glorious or glamorous or anything like that. It's super simple, something to do to keep you entertained. And actually, going into the keeping you entertained, they just started the whole streamer services in State of Survival. So if you didn't know, next to your profile picture on the top left on your main screen, you can click on streamers. And I just want to give a quick shout out to No One 2.0 and Serbian Girl. Make sure you go ahead and check out their streams. They're great. They're awesome. Donate to them if you can. No pressure. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to them. And this was just a very quick summary of Y.I.T.H that will be coming up to a bunch of other states in the future. Very similar to M.I.G.O. I personally think it's a reskin, but yeah, it's cool because it gives you all those buffs, but just something slight, something chill. More videos coming very soon. I'm about to hit 700 days playing this game, and I just want to talk about all the differences of playing from day 1 to day 700. And I'll probably put out another Azertine heist video after this weekend's event. Or not Capital Clash, Water Raid is this weekend. A bunch of different things are happening, so more videos coming very soon. Go ahead and click like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, this has been another episode of State of Survival with Sticky Fang Gaming.